Hi, everybody. I'm Candice Renee, and I am an actress. You can find me on Instagram at the Candice Renee. And today I am rocking with Michelle C. and Kandid Kisses TV. Ow.
It's the Jill of all trades, Michelle C., a.k.a. DJ Make a Move. She cute. Your host of Kandid Kisses TV, everywhere you need to be. And if you don't know by now, it's not your typical interview, y'all.
Candy Kisses blown away. Candy Kisses TV for tomorrow today. Man, throw that auto-tune on that bitch. Have you sound like Teddy Payne.
Hi there, this is Kim Cole, and you are rocking with Candy Kisses TV.
It's your boy Talent, baby. Michelle and Candy Kisses TV. With my girl Michelle C. Don't take it personal.
Yo, what's up? It's Bruh Man from the fifth floor. In the ATL, chilling with Candy Kisses TV.
What's up, y'all? You're watching Candy Kisses TV with my homegirl, Michelle.
Hello there. Have you asked yourself what you're missing? I have. It's Candy Kisses TV.
What up, Kiss fam? It's your girl, Michelle C., a.k.a. DJ Make a Move, the Jill of all trades. And I'm back with another one. But you know what I do each and every time, right about the same time. You know I got to threaten you a little bit. That's what we're doing. Subscribe now. I'm going to tell you, Mama, act like she done raised you right. And listen, you know how serious I am about the subscription, right? I'm going to let my fellow Aquarius sisters let you know how real it is.
I don't wanna fuck nobody up.
No, 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 no.
I don't wanna fuck nobody up.
I don't wanna fuck nobody else, but I will.
If I have to.
Oh God, you know what it is. Now we can get back, because we got the church announcement out the way, but we can get back to the regular scheduled program. Now, this lovely young lady has a resume that y'all will not listen. If you don't know about this lady, you better get it together now. I'm just gonna give you the rundown. Okay, first of all, you have seen her on BET's series Bruh as Regina. And she's been killing it, first of all. She's also been in these HBO streets in the most recent seasons of Westworld and Insecure. Oh, and it doesn't stop there. She's been on Kevin on Stage streets right now, with the Black people don't do improv. Oh, yeah. And she gonna make you laugh. She gonna have you kikiing all day, all up and through. Give it up for the phenomenal Miss Candice Renee. What is going on?
I'm at the house today, just chilling, playing with you and stuff. What's up?
Oh, well, we finna get in your business a little bit.
Oh.
Is you ready or not?
Y'all want the tea?
Well, typically, my first question I always ask, what inspired you to get into the entertainment industry?
So when I was a little kid, I used to watch Saturday Night Live on Saturday. Like, that was the only day I could stay up really late. And so I would watch SNL with my mom, and I would be like, I want to do that because they're making up all these characters, and this one lady is playing all these people. I want to do that. I was at school acting a fool. I was a class clown from probably second grade all the way till I graduated high school. And I loved to make up characters. But when I got a little older, like around 11 or 12, I was like, no. Like, I really want to act. Like, I want to learn this the right way. So I asked my mom to put me in acting classes. And after that, I just kept training all the way through college. I studied and went to London and studied and was, I just took it real seriously. But that's how I got started. I started off being like, I want to be on SNL.
Okay.
That was like my goal when I was a kid. It's not necessarily my goal now. I want to do it still, but
right.
That's how like my brain kind of picked up on that, like that arts radar.
And speaking of arts, a little birdie told me you got vocals too.
Who told you them?
I heard you be singing up in these streets.
I don't know who told you that.
So I'm just saying though, like, I mean, is that Now, was singing a passion of yours, or that's just something that you knew that you could do, and you was like, I'm gonna add that to the resume?
Well, so when I started conservatory training as a kid, they did musical theater. So we had to take classes in not just acting, but we had to take voice lessons and we had to take dance.
Okay.
So yeah, and so I had some natural ability with the music, but the vocal coaches kind of heard it and brought it out like, no, you can really do this. And I ended up singing. I mean, I did some big parts in musicals. Like I played Audrey in Little Shop of Horrors. I played Maria in West Side Story. Yeah.
Hold on. You got to give me a little Suddenly Seymour. Come on now.
Suddenly Seymour standing beside me.
Come on now. Listen, baby, when I tell you, first of all, Little Shop of Horrors is like one of my favorite movies. And I will never forget, like I was watching it on like I was coming back from Vegas or something. I was watching it on the little plane ride home, whatever. It's like, when you watch it as a kid, you don't really listen to the vocals.
That
you
part.
like the show with the food. I mean the whole little acting thing is good. But I was like, man, Suddenly Seymour be going off.
That song.
Because maybe I'm like, the whole movie was funny, but that's Suddenly Seymour. I'm like, I still remember that song.
She sang down. She sang that down.
Well, we are moving on. When was the first stage? What was your first stage that you hit? Was it like the musical theater? Was it like a play or something? Or what was the first stage that you hit?
Probably my mom put me in dance classes when I was like 3. So that was like the first time I got on stage. And then I started doing talent shows in elementary school. So like, we would make up a dance. TLC is my favorite group. So we would do like Hat to the Back or whatever and then perform at the talent show. But
Let me find out we cousins. Let me find out we cousins, baby. You couldn't tell me I wasn't left eye.
Listen, I was definitely T-Bies and you can tell me nothing. And so I would get on Honey. They was like, here she go again with TLC. But I say maybe the first play was, it was an original play that my conservatory did. And then, and I played this character and they said that she was like a little Southern girl. So I gave a Whitley. Remember Whitley from Different World? I gave her a Whitley accent. And I was like, please don't do that to me. And they were like, this is great. And then my first like known musical was, I think it was The Wiz.
Okay.
I think it was The Wiz.
So you out here, you singing down and you can cut a rug. Okay. That's why they call you Candice Renee. That's what it is. We are moving on. Now, if you wrote a TV series today, what would it be about and what role would you give me?
Ooh, I would write like a musical kind of like dramedy show, kind of along the lines of Fame. Okay. And you would definitely be like one of the teachers in the school. And yeah, for sure. Like maybe the acting teacher or the comedy teacher, the improv teacher.
Yes, ma'am. And speaking of, since you went on over there with the improv. Now, baby, listen. First of all, I found out about you through Kev on Stage Improv, and then the other shows picked up. I was like, oh, that's the same lady from. Okay, cool. Okay, you listen. They all foolish on that show, but you with me every time when she get out, I was like, she finna act. She finna do it. Whatever's going on, she finna act the whole goddamn fool. That's what I'm watching for. So how did that come about? Like, how did you meet Kev and all them?
So interestingly, Angel, who goes by That Chick Angel, her and I had met a few years ago. What's that? 2017, I want to say, maybe 16. We met in LA because we both were doing this showcase that NBC does almost every year called the NBC Talent Showcase, whatever. And they, you perform in front of all these industry execs and they, all the things. And so I met her doing that showcase and we're like, oh my God, we're both Deltas. Hey girl. So we became really cool. And so she works with Kev and they were doing the show. And I think Kev was like, I need more like female comics that can come in and actually do improv. So she texted me one day like, hey, are you available tomorrow? I was like, for what? She was like, for improv. I'm like, somebody say improv. I'm like, absolutely.
Right.
And so so then Kev hit me up like, hey, this is my name is Kevin Fred. I was like, I know who you are.
Right, like we don't know, right?
He's like, thanks for doing the show, and gave me the information. I got to the set and it was all stand-up comedy. I don't do stand-up. So I got there and it was all stand-ups and I was like nervous, like, oh, everybody's a stand-up. Right. But after the first like shoot, I was fine. But that's how I got. And then after that, because he does his shows live on Patreon. So his fans were like, we like Candice, bring her back. And he hit me up like, hey, everybody likes you, so I'm bringing you back. And so
that's right.
Yeah,
you could have fooled me. If you don't do stand up, you might need to go ahead and start. Because I've been in the comedy game for a minute, but I just decided to get on stage. Because I mean, like, I don't know if you know, but I'm a makeup artist. That's my 9 to 5. But I've been behind the scenes doing makeup for different comedians, and I've always been in that background. So like all the comedians, like all over the world, know me. And they was like, "Well, why you ain't doing stand up?" I was like, "I ain't never thought about it." And then one of my shots up to my boy Alton Walker. He's like, "Get up, just do it." And I did it. I was like, you know what? I think I like this.
That's all it takes.
Yep. So I don't know.
I've seen you. See, you good. So I've done it once and I had a ball.
Right.
I entered into this. It was like a comedy. It wasn't for comedy. It was like a talent competition. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do stand-up.
Okay.
We'll work out some jokes and see what happens. And then I won.
Come on now.
I was like, oh, okay. And then I never did it again.
Why not?
I don't know. I think for me in my head, it was more so about the lifestyle. Okay. Like doing all the late night shows. And I was just like,
Well, I mean, it depends on how you do. Because I mean, I think what I'm learning from stand-up, you can stop, you can start, you can you can do it when you at your leisure. It ain't something that you got to just do 24/7 unless that's your passion like that.
Right. I think that now I'm leaning towards doing it again because my schedule has changed. You know what I mean? Like I'm able to do more of that kind of up and down schedule. So we'll see.
I'm saying, might as well go and get that other check. I mean, you got all 4 of them. Get this 5th one. I'm just saying. Now, I've been watching Bruh, and there's some racy scenes in Bruh, So how do you deal with those type of scenes without being like self-conscious or just like, oh, I don't know what I'm gonna do?
Yeah. So the good thing about those kinds of scenes is that like typically there's not a whole bunch of people in the room. It's just kind of like your director and then like you have an intimacy coordinator and then like, the camera.
What is that? You putting me on game now. What's this?
So an intimacy coordinator is somebody who basically choreographs love scenes. And they'll choreograph it. They'll make sure that you're comfortable. They make sure, nothing isn't happening that you don't want, whatever. Right. And it's really helpful. And so that what made me feel like, okay, I'm good.
Okay.
It's kind of like choreography. All right, let's just do it.
Right.
And working with Tyler, you know that you're not going to be stuck on one scene for an hour. Like when you're doing stuff like that for an hour, you're like, okay, this is a lot, But for him, it's like, we got the shot, let's move.
Oh yeah.
And we do it. We probably did it twice and then we were done.
Okay. Yeah, I've been blessed to be on his set a couple of times. And the one thing I do like, because I've been on both sides, either like, doing a little acting here or, doing makeup. But either way, I'm just like, this is the fastest set I've ever been on. This is wonderful.
It's not a game.
Man. Now, Tyler Perry is basically, I don't even know how you want to put it, like TV boot camp. Because if you go anywhere else, you might be there, they say, 12-hour days, 13-hour days. You might be there for 16-hour day for this one shot. And the director's like, well, I have to see the diamond glisten. Man, come on, we ready to go.
Right. It's true. You're 100% correct about that. We often call it a boot camp too.
Yeah. Yeah, he's the man, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Now, what was I gonna ask you? We've already went through that because I was gonna ask you about stand-up, but you already told me you're gonna get back in that mug.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it. You know who's trying to get me to do it? Barry.
Yeah, he motivated me. He's actually one of our brand ambassadors for our game. But I was asking him, I was like, "Hey, Bear, I think I'm gonna step out there," and then he was like, "Well, do it." And I was like, "Okay." And the first time I did my set, I was like, I wasn't able to record it like on video, but I voice recorded. I was like, "I'm gonna send it to you. Can you give me some advice?" He's like, "Okay, cool." And you know how busy he is. He was just like, "Well, just remind me." And literally the next day, he was like, "All right, so these are the tips. Do this, this, and this." And I was like, "Oh wow, he really did look out." Okay. That's why he's gonna be fam for life. I was just like, okay, he gave you some great pointers, and I've been using every last one of them, honey.
Yeah, he's what's up. Like, he's gonna help you out and be honest.
Candid Kisses TV is brought to you by Kissable Lips Cosmetics. You can be kissed without kissable lips. Shop KissableLipsCosmetics.com today for all your beauty needs.
Yes, that's the one thing, because people will sit there and look you in your face. Oh, you did good. No, good dang on, you was trash.
Yeah, he's not gonna do that. He's not gonna do that.
I'm telling you.
No, ma'am.
What is something valuable you learned throughout the quarantine time, and how are you able to pivot in the industry?
Yeah, I think kind of like connecting with self. I think that was something that I was like, yeah, I got to do this more often. Just like be at home, just be at home, and be okay with being at home, and not always having that FOMO, because I had it bad. And then connecting. I have a daughter, connecting with her, and on different levels than we had before. And then what was the second part of the question?
How do you pivot in the industry? Because when everybody couldn't work, we got to figure out what we're doing.
You know what? The blessing for me was that, we went back to work before everybody else. Because Tyler, did his whole, okay, we living on campus and we're locked in. And so, to be honest with you, I was sitting there like, how am I going to do this if we're locked in the house for a year?
Yeah.
But I do commercials too. I do, voiceovers. So I was booking voiceover work and commercial work while we were, in quarantine. So that kind of like kept my head above, like, all right, we still working, doing something.
Right.
And then came out of that, like towards the end of it, like, all right, we're going back to work for Tyler.
Yeah.
So, I started like, oh no, what are we going to do? And then I ended up like, we good. We're going to be fine. But it was scary.
Yeah. It was different for me too, because like I said, my main income is makeup artistry, and I'm like, I can't be in nobody's face doing makeup if we're in quarantine. So I'm like, okay, what we gonna do? And that's when the podcast been going since 2018, but I was like, I'm gonna beef up on this podcast and so I can keep my sanity. That's how I got down. So, and of course, created the game. But
all right,
during the quarantine, there is nothing but versus battles going on. Did you get a chance to watch them? And which one was your favorite one?
Oh my God, yes, that was the best. One of my favorite ones was the one with Beanie Man.
Okay.
That was so good to me. It was so good. And here's why it was so good to me. It was good because those kind of dance hall battles, if you will, are old school in Jamaica. Like that, like the versus setup is what dance hall is almost like. They do that all the time.
Okay.
So to watch it and it be like mainstream, and it was so entertaining. It was just so special to me. I'm Jamaican. I was like, this is amazing. And it was good. It was so good. So that was one of my very favorite ones. And I kind of, I'm in love with Erykah Badu, so I liked Erica and Jill too.
Okay. Now, if you can create the verses, the next verses, and it could be whoever you want, who would you want to see in the verses?
Okay. So I love soca music. It's like one of my favorite genres. I would want to see Kerwin DuBois against like Macho Montano.
Okay, now you know I'm going to Google them.
They're not mainstream, really. I mean, my show is like probably one of the mainstream ones, but still, those two soca artists are my favorite. And also, Brandy's my favorite singer. I would watch her against anyone.
Listen, people was sleeping on the Brandy. That's my era right there. But man, I did my own little verses when they said Brandy Monica was. I was like, oh, okay, so Brandy should sing this one. Monica, I had the whole list ready.
True, and I was like, and you're right. People were asleep on her. Like that just didn't. And I get it because they only really recognize her radio hits, so they're just hearing like they don't know what she can really do. So
man, you better say that. Okay. I'm a believer of Brandy. Well, for one, I've always been a fan of Brandy because I'm from Carson too. But I'm in Atlanta now, and I went to school with Monica, so it's like it's kind of I'm torn. But Brandy made me a believer when she started doing those acapella voice like singing thing in the bathroom. I said, "Oh, she's not playing. She's dead serious about that thing."
I knew way before that, and that's because I'm a real hard fan. Like I know the B tracks. You feel me? So like, I watched everything. I mean, I knew what she was capable of, but a lot of people didn't because they just didn't, and so they were like, "Well, hey, why would she go against Monica? She gonna look." I'm like, y'all don't know what she can do with her voice.
That part. Yeah, that's what people forget. This ain't a vocal battle. This is a versus battle. So that's what they was tripping on. It was just like, oh, Monica, you might like more of Monica's songs, but vocally, they ain't even in the same category. Come on now.
Monica can sing, but
absolutely. You know who would have been a better match for Brandy, in my opinion? Probably like a Jasmine Sullivan.
Yeah, vocally, yes.
Yeah, not in hits, but just vocally, yeah. Because they both can tear that thing up.
Yeah, it's amazing to watch her. I love her.
Absolutely. I know one thing.
I just saw her at the BET Awards, and I had to like squeeze her because I was like, excuse me, Miss Norwood.
Man, let me tell you, she keeps it real too. I met her a couple of years ago at the radio station. I was doing makeup or whatever. And you know how when they put the Put It Down video on and she had all them different hairstyles? I was like, look, I don't need to be in your business, but how you do that? Because you had braids one time and then she was like, well, it was a wig, but we're going to keep that between me and you. Because I didn't know they had braid wigs at the end. I was just like, oh, okay, makes sense.
Right.
So it's cool as hell. I love it. All right. Who is your favorite rapper and singer and why?
Okay, so we already know Brandy's my favorite singer.
Okay.
Period. Pooh. My favorite rapper is Busta Rhymes.
Okay. I feel you on that one because yeah.
Now I always tell people he's my favorite rapper. He's not my favorite lyricist.
Okay.
Because to me, I put them in different categories, but he's my favorite all-around rapper. Yeah.
Okay. So lyrically, who you mess with?
I like a few people. So I'd say like Most Def. And like right now, Kendrick Lamar.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's you know what? Like lyrically, like how you want certain punchlines. If I'm going deep, I might do a J. Cole. But if
J. Cole's amazing.
If I do just regular like swag and I'll bust in your mouth.
Right.
Yeah.
So with that bust you in your mouth rap. That's
yes, because you know how you be driving, you just automatically think you're a drug dealer.
Yeah, I want that aggressive. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna hop on Jeezy real quick.
That part, right. Now, who is your top favorite actress or actor?
My favorite actor is Jeffrey Wright.
Okay. You don't have a favorite actress?
God, I've thought about this and I never come up with someone, and I don't know why.
Okay.
Well, I enjoy Meryl Streep a lot.
Okay. I was gonna say, do you have an actress that inspires you? But okay, Meryl Streep work. Okay. Name one entrepreneur you admire and why.
Ooh, Pinky.
Pinky. Pinky? Yeah.
Yeah.
She got the rap snacks and everything. She's killing the game.
She's doing it. And I mean, like to know her, her background, and yeah, she's really inspiring.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Now, what are some words of wisdom you would give any upcoming entertainer or entrepreneur?
Oh, yeah. So I would say that if you're really passionate about something, to hone in on it and like really focus on it. I know that a lot of people are like, I can do this, I can do that, and then I can also do that. But it's really important to really focus on that one thing that your passion is engulfed in, because you want that to be your best thing, right? And you want to succeed greatly at that one thing. And then you can do those other things to accompany, right? I feel like when we're all over the place, sometimes things are done halfway or in a mediocre way, or you get frustrated with it because it's not happening the way you want it to, and then you quit. But if you just focus on that one thing, and I feel like you can do great at that one thing first.
Guess what? Candid Kisses TV has merch. That's right. You can find it at artistperiod.com. We have everything you need. We have hoodies. We have coffee mugs. We even have throw pillows and beach towels for the summer. Get it right. Keep it tight. Listen, everything you need to get your drip right, artistperiod.com has it for you. That's artistperiod.com. Get your drip right with artistperiod.com and Candid Kisses TV. Make sure you get it today.
Because we're all multi-talented, right? We all have all the things. But I learned that really young. It's really hard though, to motivate artists to just like keep at it. That's that's like under that umbrella, it's like you just have to keep at it. Like it might take 30 years. It might take 3. Listen, you got to keep doing it if you want it.
That's what kind of make you. That's the only thing that frustrates you a little bit. You be like, okay, you keep going, and be like, okay, but this is year 10. So, they be like, keep going. It's coming. It's around the corner. I'm gonna need that corner to bend real quick because
everything looks straight right here. Where do it turn?
But yeah, that's you got to stay motivated because there ain't no other way. You have to.
It's rough.
Yes, and the man and the name. You understand?
So, I do.
We are moving on to our segments. First one is Kiss or Diss. I'm naming celebrity crushes. You deciding who you kissing, who you dissing.
Okay.
All right. We got Michael Ealy or Michael B. Jordan. Who you kissing, who you dissing.
Ooh, that's kind of hard. I'm going to go with Michael Ealy to kiss and diss Michael B. Jordan.
All right. Because Michael Ealy can, both of them can get it, but
Right.
All right, next one. Morris Chestnut or Idris Elba? Who you kissing? Who you dissing?
Ooh. I'm gonna go with Idris Elba to kiss.
It's the accent, ain't it?
Definitely. And it's not just the accent. It's that he can do multiple accents, and that for me is ding ding ding.
Last one. Forrest Whitaker or Al Sharpton? Who you kissing? Who you dissing?
You play way too much. Oh. Whoa.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go ahead and say Forrest Whitaker.
Yeah. All right, we are moving on to our DAQs. That stands for dumbass questions. They're just random fun questions I want answers to. If you can make up a word that would be included in the dictionary, what would the word be, and what would be its definition?
Wow. Okay, repeat the whole question.
If you could make up a word that would be included in the dictionary, what would the word be, and what would be its definition?
That is so hard. Okay, I'm gonna say Forguck. So I'm gonna spell it Forguck. Forguck means, you know, when you meet a nigga and he get on your nerves, but the D was good. I can forget about the dumb shit just to fuck you on one day out the week.
Okay. I said that's the emergency D. Okay, I got you.
Forget about the dumb shit. Fuck you.
All right. If you could crip walk on anyone in your past that you know personally with no consequences, who would it be?
This is so trifling, but whoever didn't vote for me to book this show that I really wanted last Friday, I'm sea walking on them.
I know that's right.
Because I was mad.
Like, this ain't a game. This gang, nigga. You better vote.
You better sea walk on you, ho.
All right.
I'm a good sea walker.
Oh, okay. Let me find out.
I'm from LA, boo.
Okay, period. If animals could talk, which animal do you think would be the rudest?
Cats, for sure. They are so rude and sneaky and stuff. They are the petty pets.
Facts.
Petty pets are cats. I would love to hear what they have to say.
I asked my mom that. She said, and I'm thinking, because most people would say, cats, because that makes sense, right? She was like, apes.
That was my second choice. I was going to say that next because they're us. They're literally us.
I said, why apes? She said, because they'll grab a piece of shit and throw it at you. I said, well.
Too, yeah. I think choice. Yeah, for sure. For sure.
All right. What's the worst name you could give a church?
Oh, God. Let's see. Beelzebub's spirits. A&E.
Lord. Oh my God. Okay. All right.
It really should be a bar.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I feel if I'm gonna open up what is it called? They said it was how everybody had their New Year's resolutions?
Yeah. So
we should open up a gym that has a bar in it and call it, New Year's resolutions. Mm-hmm.
Why not?
Because it's multi-purpose.
And you can no juices, no mixers, just liquor.
That's it. Listen,
extra calories.
That part. So, name 3 ridiculous things you would do or say to get out of jury duty.
I have a C-section scheduled for that day. I got run over by my toddler's car. A bird flew into my car and poked me in the eye with his and
that'll work.
You gotta think quick, like, because then they'd be like, that must have happened because the way she said it was like it just rolled off of her tongue. You gotta think too hard. They like, she lying.
It was the beak for me.
Right into it. He thought the window was up, flew right in. Wow.
Right, got me in the eye. So, we are moving on to GMG. That stands for what grinds your gloss. Name one of your pet peeves.
Okay, my number one pet peeve is people chewing with their mouth open. I mean, like, it is the worst thing in the world to me. Also, when people stand way too close to you in lines, and I know pre-COVID, like, it was so much worse. Like, now people have like more of a general idea of space. But when people would just like, I'd be at the post office and the person would be right over my shoulder. I would like throw my hair just to be like, if my hair touches you, that means you're way too close.
That part.
That is one of my, it's probably like number 2 or 3. I cannot stand that Disneyland that up on me. I was in a small world line. I was like, Miss, I had to turn around and be like, could you back up? I know it was like a cultural thing. She was from Asia. She was like Chinese. And I was like,
it is a cultural thing. Because my mom says, because she's a flight attendant, that was a major thing. She said they don't understand, space, respect, or space. And I'm like, I'm just gonna start pooting on them. That's what I'm gonna do.
No. Yeah. Squeeze it, like move. Oh my God, it's the worst thing. It's like, so yeah, smacking, being too close to me in line. What else? Oh, really bad grammar. Like when you're like writing or typing an email or something, like the grammar is like really bad. Like your and stuff like that. Like I can't stand it. And if I'm like on a dating app and I see that in your bio, I'm like, next, we're not doing this.
You need to tell me if you see somebody that says, "Oh, I like Candice," and then his bio says, "You know what the fuck going on?" You ain't doing okay.
Like he cute, but
I can't stand. I ain't gonna lie. I done corrected a many text message like, no, what you meant to say was. He was like, oh, so now they want to call me the English. Oh, you an English teacher? Yes.
My ex would be like, you're not an English teacher.
Well, we are moving on to the fan favorite, which is Opera That Thing Out. That is where you pick any song that you know at least one full verse to, and you sing it in your best opera voice. It could be rap, it could be a theme song, anything, nursery rhyme, whatever you got.
I would like to get to know if I could be the kind of girl that you could be down for. 'Cause when I look at you, I feel something tell me that you're the kind of guy that I should make a move on.
And if I don't let you know, come on now, you better come on with the brandy. That's what I'm talking about. Listen, you better hit them skills. Okay.
B Rocker. Okay. Brandy.
We are moving on to last but not least is Sing-a-Doo. Now, Sing-a-Doo is a family-friendly game me and my homeboy created over the quarantine DJ All-Star. What you're doing, you're singing the melody of the song, but you can only use the word do. So we have different categories. We have hip-hop, R&B, greatest hits, pop, Billboard hits, country rock, Sing-a-Doo favorites, old school, TV themes, and party and dances. So I'm going to start it off, and I'm going to do R&B and hip-hop because that's my lane. I'm going to let you guess.
Okay.
And let's see if you can do it. Are you ready?
Okay. Yes.
All right. Do 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 do.
don't know what they want from
me. What's the name of it?
We come across. More money, more problems.
Yeah, it is. All right.
I'm bad at titles of songs. That's hard.
All right, let's see if we can do this. Let me see if I can get my vocals ready. Okay. Do 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 do. Dang. Let me see. How else does it go? Oh, do 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 do. I know you know this one.
Can you start from where did you start from? Leo. I'm trying to yeah. What's the title though of the song?
Sing the words and you'll get it.
Okay, wait. I'm losing it now. The word.
Do 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 do. Come on, you know it.
I just know it's a Neo.
Yeah, sing it out. You'll know it.
Why can't I get the words though? Why can't I get the words?
So sick of love songs. Yeah. That was so sick. All right, last one. This is easy. You got to know this one.
Okay.
You know that?
Hey, that just sounded like a ride at Magic Mountain. What?
Oh shoot! That's the only way you can. How else can I do that?
Are you doing the chorus or the word?
I'm doing the hook.
Huh?
I'm doing the hook. Oh my god!
I don't know.
No clue. You down with OPP? Yeah, you know me. You know.
It does not sound like that at all.
What it sound like to
you? That's hard. That one is hard.
All right, so now it's your turn. I'm gonna hold up the card onto the camera. You tell me where I need to move it. Once you pick a song on there, let me know, and I'll put it down. I'll try to guess it. You ready? Okay.
I'm just picking one of them on this card. Is what you're saying? Oh, okay. Okay.
All right. Big Pimpin'.
Yep.
All right. Next one.
Okay. Ooh. Now I gotta think of how the song goes. Dang. I'm trying to think of how the verse goes to get there. No, this is hard.
Okay.
Wait. I need to get the lyrics because I'm like, how does it go? Okay. Do.
Oh, before you walk out of my life.
Yes.
Yeah, listen, I'll be doing the music now.
Yes.
All right, last one.
Okay. Do. Yeah.
All right, that's what I'm talking about. And that is how you play Sing-a-Doo.
I love it.
Interested, you can get it at singadoo.com. And Candice, please let them know where they can find you, where you're going to be at, all up in these streets, and what merchandise you selling, if any.
Girl, I wish I had some merchandise. I need to do that, huh?
Yeah.
So, my Instagram handle is at the Candice Renee, Candice with an I. And then I'm also on TikTok with the same handle at the Candice Renee. And what else? Season 3 of Bruh is on right now on BET Plus. And I will be on a new show called Reasonable Doubt on Hulu coming in the fall. Blah, blah, blah. And that's it. Thanks for having me.
I love it. We had a good time, honey.
Yeah.
We had a good time.
I had fun.
Well, good, Hunty. Make sure you subscribe to Candy Kisses TV. And do you have a YouTube? Because if you do, they need to subscribe.
I don't.
Okay, well, you to get that together. Go ahead and get your, get together. Well, that has been another episode of Candy Kisses TV. Make sure you upload it, like it, comment, do all that stuff. We drop every Monday and Thursday. And this is just the beginning of season 6. So make sure you don't catch up on all the other seasons because this is the first one of season 6. Pop. Get it in there, boy. See you next time.
What Sing-a-Doo?
Hey, what's Sing-a-Doo?
Hey, yo, what's Sing-a-Doo?
What's Sing-a-Doo?
Hey, cuz.
What's Sing-a-Doo, cuz? Sing-a-Doo is a music game that all can play. All you have to do is sing the melody of the song on the card using only the word do.
Do. Same genre. Do.
What?
Do. Do.
Kick off my shoes and relax my feet. Just kick it.
Do.
And we talk.
Do, 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 do.
We'll make you.
Do, you got your family and they need you there. But I try to resist being last on your list. But no other girl's gonna do.
Order your copy today at singadoo.com.